At ease, please take your seats. Let's test the microphone because my voice is about to give out. Well, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Wow, look at this gathering. Of course, I love appearing before cadets because I was one. In fact, if you can see that, that's my diamond. I was a cadet major once upon a time. And in a style that some of us senior members now have adopted, we keep our cadet rank, just below our collar. So that's sort of a new tradition that we picked up. But I was very much, as a cadet, impressed about the leadership training I got and the development that was afforded to me. And then I went to the senior member program and went, oh my God, look at these senior members. We used to have a term, we called them brown shoe senior members. Those are the ones that wear a blue uniform with brown shoes on. See, the sad fact of the matter is, the adult program, we've got former military, but we also have civilians. And sometimes their leadership development is not to the same standard that I would say a cadet officer's leadership development is to. So you really, as cadets, bring an element to our program that's valuable. And let me explain why I said what I just said and why I said it the way I said it. What just happened recently? What just happened? What did the Air Force just announce? Total force. And that we can now start calling ourselves airmen. Volunteers, airmen, but we're still airmen, okay? What that means is we're going to have to step up our game throughout Civil Air Patrol. And you've received the training that's going to help make a lot of that possible, because we need to have a more professional appeal in our adult program. And you've got the training and the background with your experiences as cadets to help lend some of that training to our adult senior members, the ones that are not former military, and give them some background on how they need to purport themselves as airmen. And that's something that we're going to be working at the national level. We're going to start increasing the drill and ceremonies and the military customs and courtesies that our adult members are exposed to. But you're going to be important in that. Like, I just wanted to give you that heads up. It's going to be an evolution. And I'm really glad to see you here today. So I guess, what are we going to do, questions and answers?
We could.
We could.
Is that what you want to do?
You want to say anything at first? This is my vice commander, by the way. He was Pacific Region Commander. And I figured I needed somebody from the left coast to keep me sane, because I'm on the right coast, and sometimes I might have biases.
Sometimes, sir, sometimes.
Yeah, a few. But no, he's one of the most effective region commanders I think I've ever seen. So that's why I was so thrilled he agreed to be vice commander.
Thank you, sir. So, you are all part of an organization that is just about 75 years old, right? Just about. We'll be 75 next year, right? What's going to happen in 75 years from next year? There going to be a CAP? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There's going to be a CAP only if you do it. You're the ones who have to do it. How old are you?
I'm told.
12. So how old will you be in 75 years? 12?
Old.
What a great answer. That's a great answer. The point is, the goal is for you still to be in CAP. There are people in CAP who are 90, 95 years old, and they're still in the program, and they're still contributing. That's where you're going to come in. You're going to be those people. Between now and then, you have to run CAP. You have to. There's nobody else. We won't be here. You're going to be in charge. Oh my goodness, you're going to be in charge. So if you were king for a day, what would you do? Give them cake. How about you?
Let there be cake.
Okay. Then I'm going to do this a little different. So most people like cherry pie. I like cherry pie. So let's ask somebody else. How about if you were queen for a day, what would you do in your civil electoral program to make it more fun? Well, how about anybody else?
Mainly affect the CIP by affecting the Air Force in positive ways. Maybe I would cut the Air Force budget down a little bit, but I would raise the Civil Air Patrol budget a little bit as well. I would basically raise.
Oh, CAP would love that. The Air Force might not, but CAP would. Great idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Say what?
Marksmanship program.
I'm sorry.
Marksmanship program.
Like shooting guns?
Yes, sir.
Great. You know, there are those programs out there in CAP where you can get that badge. But it has to be on a local level. So let me ask you a different question. Okay, so you've heard us talk about recruiting, right, all day long, right? And we're going to talk about recruiting and retention until we fix it, right? So if you have more cadets and a better program, do you think you can, oh, by the way, I stutter. You know that? And I stutter. I've stuttered all my life, but you know what? Too bad. I don't care. And if you have a problem with it, that's not my problem. It's your problem. So my point is that if you think you have a handicap or something, and here's my point, don't worry about it. Just be who you are. And you'll do extremely well. So let's go back to what we were talking about. So if you have, what would improve your retention? What would improve it?
More engaging activities at the school.
Exactly. Did you hear it? Stand up. And say that really loud.
More engaging activities at the squadron and wing level.
Exactly. Because what do cadets like to do? Same thing I like to do is have a great time, right? So, but it's encampment and O-rides. So we talked to our adult members. Some adult members don't like to be called seniors because they're not over 55. So I call,
Accepted one.
yeah,
Oh, hell, I'm in trouble.
well, I'm way in trouble then. So what follows with that? If the better program you have, the better retention you're going to have, the more you're going to talk to each other about your really cool program, and you'll have more folks, right? So every one of you, every one of us, everybody in the back has to take it to heart that it's our program. It's our program. The only person that's going to make it better is us. So if you have ideas and you have good ideas, share them with your commanders. Be bold, take your program by the hand, and make it better. Only you can do it, and you're the future. You're the future. You're our program. This program needs to be here 75 years from now when you're 90. But only you can take it there. That's my message. It's your program. Sorry.
Matt, see how good he is?
Does anybody
Well, I'll tell you what. This is the dangerous part of this whole escapade. Questions. Who's got questions? I mean, this is not the type of opportunity you get exposed to very often. Yes.
stand up
Stand up and be loud.
loud? It's hard to hear in this room, especially on deaf, so you have to talk loud.
During hurricane, what ground cars you participating in helping communities are being served by it?
Well, I didn't get that. What?
Speak English.
Really?
With the youth hurricane.
With the what?
The new hurricane.
Oh, okay.
Florida, would Grant Corners be helping out people that are getting hit by the storm?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
if the hurricane strikes, I don't know, we got someone from Florida Wing in here. We got a Florida Wing squadron commander back there. Yeah, I know who you are, Laz.
For Southeast region. So from what I understand, Florida Wing is going through the different categories and they have sent out emails so that they are ready to respond if they need to. So the wing commander is talking also with the state EOC.
Hey, I have a question. Are you ever going to get ABUs?
What the answer?
You knew no. The reason I asked that question is because so the commander can tell you.
Yeah, no. Why? And why no? Because the Air Force is about to change. See, they're going to